The great public historian Tad Sturmer here talks about how since institutions of public history, National Archives, Mount Vernon, Colonial Williamsburg, Monticello, how they have all basically become captured by reactionary, dishonest political interests who want to offer a sanitized view of history while claiming essentially institutional authority. And what he's trying to accomplish, rightfully so, is finding alternatives to those institutions for conveying true historical narratives. This is very sensible. I am not sure how much he is aware that this sort of thing has been happening in culture outside of public history for the past 25 years. In fact, it is the primary cultural force of the past 25 years. Although it's mainly been happening in popular entertainment. Restating public history must take on the forms of popular entertainment as they have been developing over the past 25 years, where the big companies, they create inferior products and amateurs make better ones. And I've got plenty of examples for you. This is the Sonic Amateur Games Expo. For decades now, fans of this video game series have not been happy with what official Sega has produced. And so they made their own games, which are unique and special and products of their own expression. Now you might think, oh, this is very frivolous, but it's not frivolous. It is, in fact, a useful model that all sorts of activists can use. Here's another example, a very well-known one, where fans of the animated TV series Dragon Ball Z, they basically made their own episodes by dubbing over the original dubs. They're called fan dubs. They take what's there and they make it better. And now they're actually got in trouble because a lot of people, myself included, prefer the edited version to the original. And that's a big source of friction. But it is also a source of inspiration. It's even been happening in children's media meant for young children. And this is a community that I myself have been a part of and very proud of. And this is also a community that is directly related to public history. Heritage railways are public history, and there have been art forms that have dealt with their development directly. But historians and YouTubers get on the game as well. This guy, Atsun Shea Films, is excellent. He's well-sourced, and he is an entertainer as well as an educator. And this is who public historians need to reach out to. And to any more artistically minded people who love history, please start reaching out to academics. These are two communities that really need to work together for mutual benefit and for the benefit of everyone. Historian nerds are even challenging the patriot myth in their own way, while also not falling into, say, the British did nothing wrong, which is a very common pitfall. But honest historians can challenge that view because history nerds, they get that the truth is the most important thing. They get that. They get that all perspectives matter. But also, in a sense that voices are often silenced for a political ends, usually by reactionary forces, but indeed sometimes by liberal and progressive ones too. So you need to find the people who really care about the past for its own sake, dealing with honesty and truth and not mythology and utility. And there are people who really do care about that, even if they don't have the piece of paper next to their name or if they've written long texts. Because in this day and age, film is text. Filmmaking is writing. It's easier than writing. That's the thing. And you don't even need to abandon academic institutions. There are plenty of those like this one who are involved in academia and who want to breach out into filmmaking. It's all a matter of finding connections. Staying within your lane, either in terms of discipline or in terms of institution, only causes problems. A much more effective route is to find passionate, interested, interesting people who want to tell stories, true historical stories, for their own sake. Reaching out, connecting, that is the story of the 21st century. And I am sure and hope that public historians are getting on it, because that is the only way you'll fight this obedience in advance traditionalist takeover of old established historical institutions. The fact is, most people don't like institutions anyway. They think they know better, and sometimes they're wrong, but sometimes, especially in times like these, they are right. Resistance is your friend, and it's through the medium as well as the message.